Sorry, I'm just in the middle of my HIIT workout. Okay, so at the minute, there's lots of hype about HIIT training. Everybody in every gym around the world is doing HIIT, okay? HIIT means high intensity interval training. But I want to make you understand, is it really high intensity interval training that you're doing? So you need to understand this. You need to work out what your heart rate is. Just look at what this formula is below and work yours out. Now, let's look at where high intensity works. So, my nice pretty drawing, you've got low, moderate, high. I class low intensity training for your heart rate, anything between what your resting heart rate is, so that's you laying on your back, up to around about 50% of your maximum heart rate. So you should feel like your heart rate's pumping, but it shouldn't be a problem at all. You should be able to have a conversation and think about everything. This could be things like walking, just doing a stretch. That will get your heart rate up to around about 50% at a higher end. Next one, moderate. So this is where we start to work out. So this is where I like to think most people's workouts are. So moderate intensity. That means that you start to get to the end of your warm-up, you start to feel a little bit sweaty, and you're starting to struggle, well, you're starting to still have a conversation, but when you have a conversation, you start to breathe a little bit heavily. And obviously, you get to 85% and you're going to be really out of breath and struggling to hold a conversation. High is 85% to 100. This means you cannot talk and you cannot stay there very long. So if you can stay there for 20 minutes, you've done extremely well. But you've got to understand this. For HIIT training, you have to be staying in this zone. So if you can stay in that zone for an hour, like some of you are doing the high intensity interval classes at certain big health clubs, then I guarantee you ain't doing HIIT. You're doing moderate interval training, or shit, as I like to call it. So a lot of the thing is you've got to look at, is a star jump, is jogging on the spot, punching the air, really going to get your heart rate all the way up to there? And reassess your workout, and are you actually doing too much, trying to do too much in a short amount of time? Think of it.